The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Grizz Biz, my 2 cents.
I'm just trying to eat, got the recipe. I can't play no games, ain't no testing me. She just love the game, she gon' mess with me. Yeah, I'm like Kanye, let the beats play. Yeah, I just hit 100 on the freeway. Yeah, skating on the ice, going to Bombay. Yeah, lemonade with ice on the Bombay. Yeah, if it's about the game, I be jobbering. Yeah, I just blow the green and I call the clan. Yeah, I go show a scene when I'm with my cam. Yeah, try the super cold and that pussy damn. Yeah, I ain't about no play, got a flash show. Come in with me, stay, ain't gon' let me go. She just wanna buzz it like a metro. If you wanna play, you gotta let me know. Big call around, it's going down. I put it down, the same. She love the sound, I put it down. I beg the street, my name.
I got away with words, sometimes an evil way with words. I'm a super villain, I get away with words. He couldn't say he ain't a villain. If it ain't me, then you don't wanna hear him talking reckless. If it ain't me, then he can't come over and stay for breakfast. If it ain't me at 3 a.m., you might not read the message. Let alone put on some press and get inside the Lexus. I have my way, I'm special, I stay away from extras. No, I'm not with the extras, flew in a bitch from Texas. I'm curving hoes for the lab, I roll a stone like my dad. And they won't even be mad, they know a player's path. Go to the store, I pay for what they wanna pay the tax. I cop the Prada boots for winter time and made it back. So next time we face to face, want you to lay it back. And let me give you what you need, what would you say?
I ain't got no play, got a flash show. Come in with me, stay, ain't gon' let me go. She just wanna buzz it like a metro. If you wanna play, you gotta let me know. Big call around, it's going down. I put it down, the same. She love the sound, I put it down. I beg the street, my name.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
right here, so keep it locked.
This is Grizz Biz, my 2 cents.
I need to be on the plane, cleanse up my mind with a strain, free up my mind from the strain. We are not talking the same, these niggas preaching the rain. I don't care about the cloud that you claim, I don't care about the game that you bang. Pull up a wood in the tray, confidence triggers a lame. Ooh, I was just hurting for pay. You shouldn't be feeling this way, shit. You watch me fall to the grave. Niggas love to sit in the grave, keep them niggas way out of the way. I cannot stomach them, fuck up a running kill. But fuck it, I'm dumping it. Be my ambitions to line up. I got some levels to climb up. I can't relinquish my time up. Talk to they souls like a shaman. Won't be remembered as common. They gotta know how we vibing. I just gotta stay in my lane. Fuck around, be harder to say. Having trouble staying in one place. Might have to swerve on the play. Put them repeat on delay. We gon' head to the street, we gon' stay. We gon' hide this shit all in your face. I got problems I probably should face. Get as much as be taking this place. And my cup, it can fill up a lake, yeah. Pull up right here where you stay, yeah. Ain't no one really that safe, yeah. Bounce with the team. Don't hit it, bow to the king. Every beat bows to be clean. Like it's Bowser on the scene. Shell spiking all through the screen. Knock a nigga all out the ring. Knock a nigga all out the race. Lot of bars, not a lot of space. You the type that kept the luggage place. Money's only time you save face. A beach better come with this cake. Only 2 hands on this plate. My circle keep me in shape. Your circle keep you in late. Looks like you still on. We already ran through the game. Some of that brown in my cup. Probably some brown in my lap. Got it mapped out with this pen. You already know where I'm at. You already know. Got it mapped out with this pen. You already know where I'm at. But I need to be on the plane. Cleanse out my mind with a strain. Free up my mind from the strain. We are not talking the same. These niggas preaching the rain. I don't care about the cloud that you claim. I don't care about the game that you bang. Pull up a wood in the tray. Confidence triggers a lame. Ooh, I was just hurting for pay.
Turn up the radio.
Right now,
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
you're locked in to the Grizz Biz, my 2 cents.
Wednesday to Wednesday to Wednesday. We are back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give me a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? We back at it, man. The show goes on. We do what we got to do to maintain and keep this boat afloat. You know what I'm talking about? As you can see, as usual, the girls, the divas, they come in whenever they want to come in. I know. I say this every Wednesday. We might get a good run out of them. But, hey, it is what it is. We love our divas. and y'all show up in your inboxes, and we're gonna talk about that when they get here. But yes, it's Wednesday to Wednesday. But in the meantime, while they not here, let's go ahead and run our commercials for our sponsors. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you doing? It's the Bagman at the Bagman Store. Make sure you follow us at the Bagman Store on IG and check us out under Facebook under the Bagman. And we also got a website under bagman.com. First and foremost, we do have the pound bags, as you can see. Nice big old pound bags. We carry the regular matte bags, the holographic bags. We even have the shake cutout bags. We also carry edible bags as well. But I bet you didn't know that we carry these pop tops, we carry these jars, and we carry the tin cans. We also got dude tubes, and a lot of people don't even know this. We carry the vape cartridges, so just in case you want to start your own vaping company or you want to have your presentation up to par, we do have these. We have boxes to go with them as well. So come on down to 3020 Coleraine Avenue and cop you some packaging and build up your presentation today and watch your money grow so high. And if I didn't say it before, I'm going to say it again. We have free shipping if you're out of town and you need some products shipped to you. Get at us at 513-299-7550 if you have some more information that you need to get from me. All right? Enjoy your day, build up your bankroll, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Hey, Greater Cincinnati, it's summertime, and that means more time outside for some sun in the fun. Fun in the sun. Either way, still a good time. But you can't have fun with the same chipped and dirty outside surfaces like your driveway, deck, and patios. Have no fear. Arc Pressure Washing Service is here. Arc Pressure Washing Service is a small black-owned local company dedicated to all your pressure washing needs. Whether the back deck needs restaining or your old bricks need brightening. Now is the best time to contact Arc Pressure Washing Service. Call 513-405-5652 for a quote today, or visit their website, arcpws.com, for more information. A round of applause for our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and we also give a shout out to Randy Parks in this credit service. So every time you click on the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE website, that's the first video that pops up trying to teach black folks about credit. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm talking about? We do our share and do due diligence over here today, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to keep it popping. And see, the girls, I have something for them. I'm going to give it to them anyway when they come in here, but God dang it, man. I can't wait till these contracts come around because I'm going to have a diva clause. We're going to have a diva clause there. It's really teaching me something about divas. I thought I knew it all, man, but you women, ooh, Lord have mercy. Let's give a round of applause for the women. I mean, you can't live without them, and you have a hard time living with them. I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep up our due diligence as far as recognizing and bringing light to the women in Cincinnati who has that black girl magic. As my producer say, we don't want to do black girl magic, but I'm going to hashtag the hell out of that because that's a big hashtag. So black girl magic, hashtag. But we also do hashtag black girl shine. So, you know what I'm saying? So we was trying to have Miss Alicia Reese right here today for the show, but I feel her replacement, Killer, do just as good. So we'll get into that later. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a loud round of applause to Miss Desiree, who runs the podcast Vitamin D with the T. Let's give a round of applause. I'm so glad you watched last week's show with Tiana Ding. And Tiana, I was just confused and I'm high. But able to check out that interview last week. Bring some light to what you're doing. And how long you been doing podcasts, man? Tell us about yourself, lady.
Well, I've only been doing podcasting since April.
Really?
Yeah. I just started back in April. My first episode aired on April the 11th. My shows come out every Wednesday on YouTube and on all directories. Y'all can listen to it on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, pretty much wherever you listen to music at. And the reason why I did it is because I've been really always kind of wanting to do some sort of like content, but I'm a quitter. I ain't gonna lie. I done had over 30 jobs. I'm not no person to really stick to something. So it's
Holy smokes
I
and
got
Batman.
issues in every aspect.
He said, I'm a quitter. I'm going to just keep it 100. I'm a quitter. I done had 30 jobs. Stop that. We got to change. See, that's where the church doors are open. I said that last week. The church doors are open. Let the church say amen. Amen. We're going to have the church let us say amen. Because, yeah, you can't have that quitter mentality.
Right.
You can't have that quitter mentality. So, but go ahead.
But yeah, so I'm a quitter. So I'm like, let me do a
Don't
podcast.
say that no more. I just told your ass not to say I'm a quitter. You giving me?
Right. So I'm like, let me do my podcast. Let me get this out. So I went and bought me a laptop, a MacBook. I went and bought me a ring light.
Hold on. Where'd you get your MacBook from?
It was, I ain't gonna lie, it was some place off Facebook Marketplace. I seen you be having computers. I need I said I was gonna come to you for my when I upgrade to an actual Mac.
I got an iMac right now. Sorry, I'm a producer.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about? I'll shoot you a price. I'll shoot you a price right after we get off the channel here, because I'm going back and forth with my own production and so forth.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna have it going on. Okay. But I'm gonna have to cut you off right now.
I got my microphone. I got everything used. Like I just got on Marketplace and I just started getting stuff.
All right.
And I just started recording, and I love it, and people love it.
Okay.
And I love that the people love it.
Okay. Well, hold on, cause I need some drum rolls. That's a gift for you that everyone has because of Bagman. You see the price on there? Don't say nothing about the price on there, but the price on there, we got one for you, and one for Drew, and we got one for Tyann, and I owe Tyann some money. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I actually miss her. It's hard to believe.
It's not.
It is. Damn it.
It's not.
It is. I told y'all last week that I was gonna give her some hell, and obviously she didn't even watch the show last week because she's too busy. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even did no snippets or nothing. But if she had to watch that show, she probably would have came in here on a different vibe. She would have started the show off. She would have started the show off with, "We's on that bullshit again."
That's typical for you.
Let's give the number one diva a round of applause for making it in today. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna give you your flowers again.
Thank you.
You know, I gotta watch you because I've been getting inboxes about you, and I be having to tell niggas in my inbox, "Hey man, I'm glad you in my inbox and not her inbox, because that is the Mitchells, man. That is the power couple.
I come as a package.
And
so.
and nigga, you don't want no problems.
You don't want
You don't want your problems. So I be having to check niggas like, hold on, player. You know what I'm talking about? But that's what's going on today. And
well, goodness, what a warm welcome in so few ways coming from Chris. He gonna give me hell and call them flowers, but you know what? I'll take it because that's about as good as it's gonna get from Grizz. So thank you, sir. You full of shit, but we appreciate you anyway over at the Mitchells. You know, it is so great to be on the show today. So. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anything. This is typical me. I do apologize, guest. I am known for my lack of promptness. And so there's nothing, definitely anything against you. It is a self problem. I have to work on my own time management skills. Trust me, it's me. And I take full responsibility.
It's some of this.
So. It's not.
Hey, Junior,
I don't even have on any makeup at all. That is
my hair
no,
is
I
not
have
flipped to the other side.
No, I have two
That is
toddlers.
not my good side.
I have two toddlers, okay? And they're both extremely high maintenance. So that's where I'm coming from. You feel me?
She handles all of that with ease.
I try. I do my best. I do my best.
But anyway, this is Desiree, and she has the podcast Vitamin D with the T. I think that is the hottest name. Like, for real, you should have a lot of dirt on motherfuckers.
Vitamin D. I
With the
like that. I
T.
do like that. Uh-huh.
Mix
I
like
that.
positive with a little
You
hint
sound
of,
like my mama. She be saying that.
you know what I'm talking about? That's what the people want.
With the tea. Okay,
Right.
with the tea. What kind of tea you got going on today, darling?
Man, she just telling
Fill
about
me
herself.
in. You know, I'm all about some good tea, little sugar on it, but you can serve it to me straight up, okay?
Okay.
So doing your podcast, you only been doing April. How many episodes is that?
This week is gonna be episode 14.
Okay.
Well,
episode
congratulations to you.
14.
Congratulations. Every episode is a milestone,
Every.
definitely. So some people don't realize what type of work and groundwork and extra work and overtime work it goes into, creating a production, and especially something that you're passionate about. So kudos to you on your upcoming episode 14.
That's what's up. So, who does your production work? You do it all yourself?
I do everything by myself. I do
Oh,
everything.
Lord, have mercy. Go ahead with your baby. You do the video too?
Oh, we go to church sometimes on Sundays. I'm Reverend Ivory.
See, I told
Sir, madam.
you. What did I just tell you? What did I tell you?
Girl,
the
I'm
church
full of
doors.
personalities,
The
okay?
church doors are open.
Come
See?
Wednesday
See?
from 7 to
See?
7. Okay?
Come on in.
Come
Come
on
on
in,
in.
okay?
And we don't want no
Won't he
tithing.
do it? Won't he do
Won't he
it?
do it?
She a
Amen.
one-man band. It don't get no better than that, baby, when you can do it. And have all that creativity wrapped up in one person. That's a lot.
The
And so,
only thing that we ask in the house of Grizz, Ivy, and Tyann, the unanimous, is we don't want no ties.
amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need no ties.
Amen.
From a sister, from yourself, coming up in the struggle of doing podcasts by your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? But what we do need, and we do appreciate, is you sharing and you networking and you being a part of the umbrella. You know what I'm talking about?
Look to your left and say, neighbor,
Neighbor,
we gonna get through it.
we gonna get through it. Hallelujah.
Neighbor,
Hallelujah.
the Lord's gonna see it through.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen. All right. And if you need to come to
Grizz on his bullshit.
So funny.
You gotta just know I'm caught up in the spirit right now. Right now.
You
he
come
go,
through.
here he go.
You can
Not
come
now,
through
but
for
right now.
a little bit of
Lord.
baptism, but it's gonna be, a little vodka, not the holy water. So take it how you will, Okay. All
Woo!
right.
I want to run around, but it's too damn small to run around. I be knocking shit over and shit. Where's my motherfucking weed? Oh, excuse me.
Woo!
Where's my tree?
Wee.
Woo, Lord,
Bless
have
it,
mercy.
Lord. Bless it.
Bring me down something. Wait, Lord. Woo.
No, sir.
Woo, let me take this
All
out for
right.
my
Yeah, we don't need no. Oh, you know what, girls? You ain't that hot. Let's get back on track. Let's focus.
Okay.
Let's focus. We are gathered here today to talk about episode up and coming for the Vitamin D with the T episode.
Y'all
All
gonna
right.
have to turn it down. Turn the church
All
music down.
right.
Thank you. Grizz is trying to come back, Lord.
So let me ask you, in regards to your podcast, you're doing all of your production. Are you doing a written scripted podcast? Or are you kind of, getting up there and giving them your personality like you kind of get here on the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE?
Yes, so I do that. I just write like little pointers. Like every day of my show, I do a song of the day. A song of the week, a drink of the week, and a cocktail of the week.
Okay.
I do that at the end of the show, so that's always written out. But everything else pretty much just goes off the dome. I might write a little pointers or something just because I be hot and I be like losing train of thought. You know what I'm saying? So when I do that, I look at my paper like, oh, that's what she was gonna say. But
gonna
other
get
than
us
that,
some
I pretty
members
much
only
just been walking
jackets.
down.
Yeah.
And you know, one conversation leads to another and another and another, and we just go
Right.
from there.
And so will this one. Okay. So when you talk about
So,
everything kind of going off the top, so how do you focus in on and pick your episodes for the week? Are you doing what's kind of a popular topic, or are you going based off of things that of your interest? How does that process work for you?
well, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. It really just depends on my guest.
Okay.
I've been lucky to where a lot of my guests have contacted me to come on my show.
Good.
So it makes it a lot easier for me.
Mhm.
Like when I've had a couple solo episodes. I kind of talk about what's going on, talk about a little of the tea, things we see in social media, things we've seen in the blogs, you know, current events, kind of like pop culture, you know, just kind of update my people on what's going on with me, because I don't really talk about me when my guests come on the show.
Right.
It's mainly about them. So I just talk about me a little bit, and my solo episodes are not normally as long, but it really honestly just goes off of my guests. Like one week I had a trans guest, and he doesn't go by any of that, but I was able to ask him questions that, you know, a lot of people get offended about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We've come across that here on the Grizzby's My 2 Cent show, where people were more offensive and more
Y'all about to get offensive with me once we get finished started.
I'm gonna say defensive. Yeah. So I think, and I think where the negativity came from on this show was very misunderstood, because we were speaking from a place of curiosity, of wanting to know, you know, let's clear up some of the stigmas, tell us about some of the current norms and all those kinds of things. And I think because that culture of people is so used to, you know, having that negative energy from other non-trans or non-LGBTQ plus members, that it's automatically a shut off. Usually when you have, especially a podcast like ours, where there are seemingly 3 against 1 on some topics, where that's really even not the case. You know what I mean? I think we come from a more of a place of curiosity and understanding, because I was having this conversation today that each community needs its safe place to exist, right? And that's no matter what you identify with or as. But I think that some of this sexual awareness or lack thereof is because of such the stigma on the LGBTQ community. And so many people are forced and feel like they have to live in secrecy, that a lot of them are dying in silence from preventable things like HIV, AIDS, tuberculosis, TB, hepatitis, other things that, you know, we see that go along with some of the health factors. However, because you don't feel comfortable to exist in your space, that you kind of, you know, you're not getting the education both sexually and medically. So I'm just glad that you kind of brought that up, because that was literally a conversation that we had, that I had today with someone, and it didn't have anything to do with anyone in particular. It was just kind of an open conversation, and I was glad that the people I was speaking with were kind of open-minded. And so outside of that, what are some of your personal interests that you have with your podcast? Like, have you had like your dream guest? Have you had that experience yet with your podcast?
No, I haven't. I have not yet. I mean, I love if any of my guests see this, I love all of y'all, but I haven't like had that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't had that dream guest. And I honestly, like, I'm not satisfied with it yet. Like, I am very happy with where my show is going, but I need to take it to like that next level.
Right.
Like where I do my show, it's at a recording studio. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but Transient Lab Studio Street. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my boy. He lets me record at his studio.
Okay.
He lets
shout
me do
out
my
to
shows
him.
and everything.
Let's give Scoops a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Networking. That's exactly what it's about. Networking and pushing everybody.
Y'all need to record anything. He's like an awesome engineer. He's super sweet, super great person, and he knows what he's doing. But like he's great to me. Like he is such an awesome help to me. You know what I'm saying? Like all I have is a microphone, a computer, and my ring light. And that's what I base my stuff off. You know what I'm saying? So now he's like this. Let me know what you need. He helping me with my lighting. He gonna help me get a camera because I'm recording off my phone. You know, I record my episodes off my phone and I do my audio on my computer. But I'm just like, I need to take my show to that next level. I want the appearance to get better, and I want it to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a perfectionist, but I want it to be really, really, really good. I know nothing's perfect, but I want it to be really, really, really good, and I'm not there yet. But I know I'm just now getting started, and it just takes,
it
1
just
week
takes
at a time.
1 week at a time.
And with each new episode, you learn something new too, and you kind of hone in on your target audience and the people who are authentically supportive of you and what your brand means for you and to you. And speaking of brands, so vitamin D with the T, how we get to this?
Well, my name is Desiree. So that's the D. And honestly, it was just catchy. I just liked it, honestly. And that's just what I came up with, like vitamin D with the T. Because at first it was just going to be like Vitamin D Podcast. And then Vitamin D with the T was going to be like my little, what's it called? Like a slogan or whatever.
Right.
But everybody just kept saying Vitamin D with the T. So I'm like, forget it. And then when I got the logo made, he had put on there Vitamin D with the T. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna call it vitamin D.
You just rolling with it, huh?
Hey, that's what's happening.
Things can change at any moment. I say that on every episode of my show. Like, this is just the beginning. Like, this is like the smallest percent of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to look back on this in a few years. Like, oh my God, that's where I started. Like, I started off with that little amount of equipment. You know what I'm saying?
And the growth has been amazing, right? So just speak that over your future and your life, definitely. I feel that good energy and positivity always, because we know that one of the biggest up and coming trend crossover, they call them crossover artists, Tim's from Nigeria. I'm not sure if you're aware or if you're a fan of her music or her artistry at all, but when she showed a picture of the studio where she recorded her album, and it was like, girl, like your journey was already blessed before you stepped into it, okay? That was just, she really stepped into it. I feel like she stepped into her calling. Because what she is outside of all of the what we would call norms here in America. She's a darker complexion. She's not an American girl. She is not some thin, petite little,
Yeah, she's sick.
Right. So I'm saying, like, for her to have this crossover fame and be going into the artist that she is, it just, for Black and brown girls like us, especially women, I won't call us girls, women, it's very like, encouraging. And so I'm glad that, you saw you're seeing your dream come to fruition. And speaking of other Black and brown women, we have our other co-host joining us. I'm sorry to interrupt you one more time, Vitamin D with the T. We got Tyann, Soldier Girl Capri.
Diva number 2. God, I am honored to be in you guys' presence.
Okay,
you know what I'm talking about?
He wanted to call me a diva, and then Tyann stepping here like, excuse me.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I said Diva 1 and 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? I told the world today I was having a threesome, goddaggit, and we about to have a threesome. But
right. In his wettest, wildest dreams.
Right. Oh boy. Everybody wants you to do something crazy, so I thought that'd be a pale word or anything.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and advertise, repost this as GRIZZBIZ and his first threesome.
Yes!
Okay.
That's about as close as it's
Watch
gonna get.
it here, okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely as close as it's gonna get.
As close as it's gonna get right here, ladies and gentlemen. But dig this, Tyann, I still got your money. I do get, it might be.
Must be the money.
We ain't gonna disclose how much money they're getting.
Must be the money.
You know what I'm talking about? We got some money. And we also got one of our sponsors, got you one of these too. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Batman. Got you one of these little things too. It's legal now, so it's not paraphernalia anymore, people. It's not paraphernalia.
I walked up in here like, wow,
You know
what
what I'm
is
talking
this?
about? You got one too, so your paycheck is waiting on you. Ow, I like saying that. Your paycheck is waiting on you. Don't it sound good? And some sponsorship material. So that's what's up. But let's give you another round of applause, both of y'all, because I'm so happy y'all here. Both of you guys, I really am. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get it twisted. I can do the show without y'all.
But it ain't the same.
You know, I have to start the dynamics all over. I got complimented today and a couple days back. Like I tell her, people been in the inbox asking about you guys and this, that, and the third. And I have to back them off like, hey, man, back up off of them. Back up off of them. You know what I'm talking about? But I got told that our chemistry is good.
Me up personally.
Oh, they can hit Tyann Capri up personally.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
She's
you don't have no problem with the Mitchells. But
I'm not
me.
around.
Oh, Lord.
It's not taken, but don't be. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna just say this part. Sister girl about some coins, okay? So
yeah, if you don't be wasting her time.
Yeah, don't.
Hold on, we gonna start the dating game. And you gonna be our first person.
Nah, hell no. She like, don't try to set me
No,
up.
we gonna send her on a date.
No, we not doing that.
Yes, we are, Tyann. And yes, we are. And it's gonna be what's in your drink, and we're gonna send you out on a date. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first right now. So if you want to go out on a date with Tyann, and we GRIZZBIZMY my 2 cents.
Number one, be employed and are not
Your
broke.
phone is ringing.
Uh-oh, the phone is ringing. Hold on.
The only one into the money around here.
No,
Right,
you definitely ain't the only one.
Right.
And we don't want you to be the only
Look
one.
what
And
I did on Sunday, y'all. Speaking of money, so Sunday I literally worked a double at my first job, so that was like 11:30 to like 10. I got off from there, and then I worked my second job from 11 to like 4 in the morning.
No, hell no.
Literally back to back.
Don't nothing in my right mind tell me that that's good for your health. Did you get some sleep, darling? One of them jobs allow sleeping on the job, okay?
No, like I slept all day today. Like I literally woke up at like 5 p.m. I took my son to work, came back home, and was just out.
Are you about to go after
little
this?
Timmy's ass would have been catching the bus that day, okay? Negro, I'm sorry to tell you, but we might not make it if I got to get behind this wheel and drive your ass nowhere, okay?
Hey, that bus runs. I pick you up in Tri-County or Winton or someplace.
That just shows you how you got to come. If you jumping in that inbox, nigga, you better be able to come with it.
And she got man-children.
Dedicated
she got man-childs.
No, but she dedicated to the cause, okay?
Right.
She ain't coming to play. She will work a double, another job, and still be transportation.
You ain't got to worry about eating up that cereal.
I take my hat off to you, darling.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's a hell of a thing.
But we got a guest on here today.
Vitamin D with the T.
Thank you, because my throat
Don't
is
you
dry.
like how that go?
That does. It just.
You like how that go?
You need to have a segment.
I
I need to have a segment with you on here where we go to you on certain things and send you out in the field with vitamin D with the T. You know what I'm talking about? How about that? How about that? How about that? We come up with something you do out in the field and you can put it on your thing, your podcast, and ours too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with that drink of the week, like you own or something with that. I kind of like that idea, and I like it the most because number one, I drink, and number two, I make good drink.
That's Tyann is what's in the drink. So maybe y'all can work together.
Tyann,
But Tyann,
you are a bartender?
yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight.
Night. Yes. That's supposed to be.
Tyann,
what's in your drink? What's in your cup? That's what it's called. What's in your cup? But she always do this number with us. That's because she be tired. I guess she got to make it. Grizz, I'm drinking the normal. What you think I'm drinking? Tyann, you're supposed to have a new drink every Wednesday.
Everything for everybody else, and then when I get home, I just be drinking some basic
whatever.
shit.
That's what, so we might have to have. We might have to
Also,
have.
wait, man. Let me just ask one question in state of your bartending. Do you take this serious? Is it an art? Do you do like the entire tricks and bartender spins and all that kind of stuff? You make special stuff?
I know how to, but I ain't gonna lie. I just thought about that like 2 days ago. Like, damn, you know how to do tricks and everything. I ain't even been doing it. I just been.
You better burn that TikTok up with it, baby.
You better
they
start
get rich
your
right
pimping.
now.
What you
They
doing?
get rich on TikTok now with them.
You down?
But I really asked that for a personal reason. I know someone that does a lot of extravagant catering events. and someone that has some of those we'll talk. I'm sorry, I don't want to take away from the guest time, but Tyann, yeah, girl, we gonna talk, girl, because Grizz ain't told me what your actual profession was. He just said you get to the money, and I'm like, every time we on the show, she be talking about working and hustling and
Tommy
jobs
Jr.
and this and that, and I'm like, yeah, she might as well be Jamaican because she keep 10, 12 jobs.
10, 12 jobs.
Like, girl,
I'm glad you be able to make it.
I be doing hair. I'm like, I be cooking for people.
Girl, they forced me into still being a damn stylist. I be overdoing people's hair, but between having a 3-year-old and a husband with a head full of hair, girl, I cannot not do hair, and I'm over it.
Oh, my wife,
I'm ready to send everybody to the stylist at this point. Like,
Right.
fuck that. I want to be hands off parent.
When I did have hair, and I used to have braids, my braids used to come down to here, right?
Who was that?
My daughter, me and my daughter, my wife, she's like, oh no, and my daughter's got long, pretty thick hair now. And she was like,
It's too much.
She said, oh no.
It's too much.
I ain't doing both of y'all niggas' heads.
Yeah, my
So we would
3-year-old
go
got
to the,
more hair
beauty salon.
on her head than I do.
Right.
Her hair is super long. And
That
I'm
was
like,
so live to me, though.
I'm done.
That was so
I'm
live
so
to
over
me.
it.
Going to the beauty salon with my
Yeah.
daughter.
That's
And we both
that's
getting
an
our hair
experience,
washed.
ain't it?
Man, I
A
used
bonding
to look,
experience.
Because my son was playing football. He was playing with Pee Wee. And that was our bonding and doing. But going to get our hair did, that was live.
It is.
I miss my hair.
Oh, well, get over it because it ain't coming back. Okay, let's get on with Miss Vitamin D with the T Grizz. This nigga right here want us to feel sorry for him when we know 65% of black men start balding or receding by the age of 35. Nigga, you was lucky to have that much hair as long as you did.
You know what? I
they
can't
be
wait
stressed out,
to
though.
segue into this threesome because you right now, matter of fact, you just go, we know what you do, we all networking and so forth, but right now, since I got this threesome going on, and it's black women time, and she just dissed us with the 35, and, you know, our hair leaving and carrying on, we're going to get to the seriousness. I'm going to be serious in a minute here, but last week we was talking about girl, I can never think of her name, the basketball girl over at this locked up over
Russia.
Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany locked over in Russia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was making the assumption, or the meme was up, or the post was up about if it was LeBron, he'd be over here, he would be home by now, blah 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 blah. Fast forward, LeBron did his
I just can't believe they left her over
podcast or
there.
whatever at the shop, and told them that, you know, if I was her, I wouldn't want to come back. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking about, and they was talking about the women and the lack of support that the WNBA and other sports and other things, the lack of interest from women. And it made me think about who is really pushing this feminist, or who was pushing the feminine agenda back in the day, because it's the God's honest truth. Basketball, y'all scream that we could do what y'all do, and you can, but there's not enough feminists out here supporting what y'all supposedly fought for. You see a bunch of women coming together when they talk about abortion and rights and so forth, my body, this, that, and the third. They come out in droves. They come out in droves. But when it comes to things of the world that make the world go round, or money-wise, or support of women, you don't see that.
So what you're saying is we're not taking advantage of this opportunity to largely support Brittany Griner on her quest of, number one, taking an illegal drug into a country that we are currently non-supportive of, in the middle of a war with a whole nother country that we do support. And what the hell you want us to do again? I'm sorry, because this just sounds stupid. This shit sounds dumb as hell. Okay.
You know, as women, we keep talking about this every week too, how, like, you know, with women in general, they don't give us the same support that they give men.
No.
So I don't.
Who don't
really,
give
I'm not supporting no stupid shit. I wouldn't give it. Okay. I'm just speaking for me. I'm going to be realistic. For number one, I don't like all that equal women's rights bullshit. Y'all could have left me at home. I don't need to get a goddamn job, okay? I like being cute. I want to be at home, not sweating with my nails done. I don't want to do all that extra shit.
Let's give a round of applause for that, fellas.
Okay.
You can hear that one right there. God dang.
I'm being dead ass serious. All that strong women we gotta do because some niggas can do. Fuck that. Okay, let me be at goddamn home taking care of my kids. Why the fuck? I just want to be realistic. The stigma. Priority of a woman is to take care of her family, right? So you want me to add that on to working 8, 9, 10 damn hours a day? On top of I gotta come home and cook and clean up, take care of these kids, make sure everybody's needs is met, play therapist, whoop-de-whoop, loving, kiss ass, and still lay on my back every goddamn night. I want to listen. I'm listen here. That strong woman bullshit. Y'all can save that shit for the brides that wanted to go out and fight for that. That's not my fight. It's not my struggle. I don't want to be strong no more. I want to be pritzy. I want to be at home, okay? Whoa. I'm going to start there. Don't want to be strong no more, okay? You can have the muscles back. I give up, okay? Retreat. I'm waving my white flag. My husband knows. Certain shit I don't care to. Whatever you say, honey, absolutely, you're right. Thank you for being the leader of this family, okay? I appreciate your position, okay?
You gotta go with me.
So, I'm going to just say that, number one, that's me personally. If you want to be a strong black woman, I'm with all means, you do that. That might be great for you, not so much for me. And I'm gonna also say the second part to the Brittany Griner thing for me personally was, like I said, if you're going to go into a country, especially when you know what's going on between this country and your home country, and do illegal shit, this is pretty much the expectation, okay? I have common sense. I ain't going to Russia for shit in the middle of a damn war when we don't support Russia. I wouldn't give a damn if you told me it's $1 million over there. You guess what? X marked the fucking spot. I'll see about it when the war is over, okay? Leave me out of it. I'm not doing nothing that just don't make common sense. That did not make common sense. I do not care if you thought it was legal, if you got a prescription. Don't do shit. Nothing. That can be deemed as illegal during a time like right now.
You should even be smart enough to know, going to a foreign country, to Google and look up what goes on in that country, what's the laws, things
you got all these people.
Shit, I'm doing that when I'm going to the next state.
Yeah, you got all these people supposed to be looking out for your best interest that's paid to do that. They didn't inform you not to take weed over there with you. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to feel sorry for stupidity because, number one, we know you ain't dumb, girl. You got a whole full ride to college, and you proceeded on to be successful in the WNBA. Ain't nothing dumb about Brittany Griner. You made a very stupid decision, and unfortunately, your consequences are harsh right now. I wish that wasn't the case for her. I'm not saying I don't wish it was something different. What I'm saying is it's hard to support and stand behind something like that because as the smart black women that we are, we know that's not no shit we would have did. Okay. Girl, you the wrong color to have made that decision. Okay. I'm going to say that.
So let me ask y'all this. We see her stand on, she wants to be at home mom. She ain't on that strong black woman stuff. You know what I'm talking about? You two. Are you on the feminist move or are you on the old school vibes? Which was a segue. Your answers, I'm going to segue into something else about you women. But what's y'all take on the feminist part? Because we get.
Shit, I'm with Ivory.
Me too.
Like, I'm the woman. Like, I don't, like, even though I work hard, I don't do anything. Like, when I come home, my sons carry shit for me. I don't have to carry nothing. I don't have to live nothing. They move everything. I'm used to being treated like a lady.
Yep.
I'm not doing all that hard shit.
Not unless I want to. Not unless I want to, or you are completely unavailable.
So, let me ask y'all this. Now, that sounds good right here, right now, but how does that play into effect if you have link up with a brother who's only making $25,000 a year or less, or you know what I'm saying, but loves the hell out of you?
I'm finna show you how to get to this money.
Okay, say that.
No, we gonna get to
I'm being dead ass serious. So when you find a mate as a man, that's you. I'm at that point. I'm your helpmate. So my job in your life at that point, we're gonna start in the apartments, but we're gonna end up on the hill. Because I'm finna preach and teach and speak this life into you every day, along with revealing resources and ways to make this happen.
So you wouldn't belittle a man or get into an argument with him and use the fact that, well, if y'all house women, then I guess
Arguments gonna happen. Ain't nobody.
yeah, but Dig,
I think we
y'all
have
women, and let's not get it twisted though. Let's not get it twisted. So when y'all do,
I feel like that's naturally
That shit
gonna
gonna balance
happen.
out.
so what if y'all make more money than him? So y'all good with this, that, and the third, but what if you can stay home on his salary and do it and teach or whatever you say and help him and you know do what you got to do, you got to get a job. And what if you make more money than him? Are you gonna get into an argument one day and throw that in his face that
No.
you make more money than him?
Personally, for me, I've been in that situation where I was the breadwinner in the relationship, and no. But I am a different person in that time of my relationship. So I would say at one point in immaturity and probably lack of love, I would have. But when you are operating from a place of love, belittling your partner is the last thing you got on your mind, especially as a woman. We are naturally nurturing people.
But
We
y'all
want
also,
to-
that sounds so good. But you a woman, and I'm speaking up for the men, because I know how you creatures are.
No, well,
you creatures will
you're
pull out.
talking about
Y'all-
a specific type of woman. When you speak of those type of women, we can't relate. Because these are not the ways that we operate. So my mind, in my mind, I'm not even I can't grasp that concept. I can't speak for them.
Oh, Lord.
I'm
Give
saying,
her a round
and
of
I
applause
treat
again.
you like that is if you ain't treat me right. Like, human to human.
Right.
Y'all rare. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
But my thing when it comes to that is, when it comes to relationships, it's gonna be time where one person gonna be taking care of more than the other. It's about if that man is like, okay, I'm the provider. This is what I got to do to make sure that
Thank you.
don't.
Thank
get what
you.
I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
it's gonna be
There's
y'all
a
get
certain
to
mindset that comes with that type of
age
man.
and level.
Yep.
Some stuff is not okay.
Yep. Period. Point blank.
Like what?
I feel you.
Like what?
Like what?
Yeah.
Like not applying yourself, not wanting more out of life. Like, okay, making $25,000 a year when you under 25, okay. But at what point you gonna work your way up to 27 and 28? You know what I'm saying? You don't got to start out by making $50,000 a year, but you should always be wanting to go up to that next level in life.
Right.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And as far as the women and working and stuff, I get what she's saying as far as like, I don't want to work. I feel like that too. Like a woman has her duties. I've said this on my show before. I'm a firm believer of a woman has her duties and a man has her duties. A man is supposed to provide and a woman is supposed to, you know what I'm saying, clean, take care of the kids. Because even if a man help with that, it ain't like that woman's touch, I feel like. That's just me personally. I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it grinds my gears when I'm watching a man clean my kitchen or anything like that. But that's just me personally.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I feel. I feel like I feel like a woman could pay the cable bill. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
She said I feel women can pay the cable. She said the cable
I
bill.
don't mind splitting
saying
the bills
it
in
like that.
general.
I'm saying like cable and water. You know.
I'm just messing
You
with
know
you.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
You ain't gotta pay no big bulk of bill.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
So
I could do that by myself.
yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
that.
I
You
heard
know,
that. We go with
I'm
that
speak like I said. I speak from a place of me personally. I don't try to be like, oh, majority of women or all my friends think like, or you know what I'm saying. I never present that as where I'm coming from. This is strictly how I feel genuinely as a person, because you just gonna get you know what you see is what you get with me. I'm gonna be as candid as possible and I'm real. So when I say certain stuff like, do you want to be the breadwinner when you are the woman in the relationship? No. Right? But if there's a point in your relationship where that is where you are and that is your reality, then you make that decision for you. Are you willing to deal with whatever? Do you see potential in this man? Is he working towards being a better person? You know what I'm saying? All those things come into play, because just you making $25,000 an hour don't count you out. You could be making $25,000 right now, but be in the midst of a lot of business things that's going to put you in six figures in the next 6 months. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, because this person is here. Now, if it's 6 months and 6 months and 6 months and you don't see no progress and he cool with McDonald's or whatever, and that's not where you see yourself, then make a different decision for you. But, you know, that's a personal thing you got to do. But I'm not saying don't be with anybody and be like, this ain't really where I want to be. And so in the light of an argument, you use that as your ammo. No, that's definitely not fair. Be present in your relationship and where it is.
Right.
I'm sorry, what you said, Tyann?
I said, especially if you knew what you was getting into. Like.
Right. Exactly. Now, somebody telling you one thing and the reality is something else, then at that point, I don't give it. And let me just say this, because Grizz is like how we go off on men and blah, blah, blah. That's because you got a lot of people pretending to be some shit that they ain't. When they get into situations that you done picked a woman that's above your pay grade. You done picked a woman that requires more than what you are capable of or are willing to give. And hell yeah, that shit gonna seem like a blow every single time she mentions it, because you weren't honest, not only with yourself, but with that woman on what your capability was, because you knew you were stepping up to the gold digger or the high class or the expensive bag or the whatever.
The feminist?
Whatever. And she don't have to be a feminist, but I'm saying if you knew what you was getting into and you portrayed a role so you can fulfill that image and that's not you, then what the fuck you expect her to say, nigga, boy, fuck you? And that's how they be coming at them niggas.
They be acting like they handling business. They be acting like they working hard.
And busy need to drop you off at work and use your car.
You'll be surprised.
Them be the same niggas that be trying to flip your income tax check. Like, boy, fuck you. Like, the fuck? I'm gonna be real, like, yes, it's some of them. So if that's your situation, boy, fuck you, deal with it. But if that's not, and you know, genuinely got into a situation with somebody and, you know, expectations aren't met or you're not willing to, and this go for women too, because I think a lot of women get into the mindset of just because I got something down here and somebody told me it was good before, that means that you gotta cater to me and everything I want and need, and that's all you bring to the table. Because, baby, I'm just gonna say, it's a lot of fine women with something between their legs, so you got to be bringing more to the table. If your requirement is more than that, you got to be bringing more than that. Talking about a segue, huh? Now what you got to say about that?
Y'all just gonna let that slide right on past?
Nah, because real women gonna say some real shit, and they understand what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Hell, you know what you bring to the table, so I can demand what I want.
What'd you say?
Sorry, but I'm a firm believer of when it comes to that, like kind of piggybacking off what you said. I don't believe that no man should have to do something for a woman that she ain't did for herself and that she cannot do for herself.
Are willing to do.
So that's a good segue. So, with that being said right there.
That's personally how I feel. So, my thing is, I don't feel like I be expecting too much because a man came into my life like, okay, this is what she do, this what she got. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
You saw where I was at when you got here, buddy. I wasn't in here needing you to bring no TV and no sofa to my house.
It's still going to be me.
Hey, okay. But dig this. Let's segue into, I'm trying to give black women their shine, and we talking about feminists and y'all beating us men up. This threesome is not going well at all. It's not going well at all, people. I'm going to tell you about it off the air because this shit here.
Most men like not being in control.
Yeah, but this ain't
this ain't the lack of control.
Nah, y'all three on the same answers and shit. You know, like that messed me all up. I just knew, but anyway. With all that going on and feminism and so forth, how can we take black women serious when all over the internet? Look at Ivory glaring at me. Look this way.
Because I'm waiting on this dumb shit to come out your mouth.
Nah, but I know what he's about to say.
Look, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it.
How can we take women serious? You got the Meg Thee Stallion with her thing as far as her not getting paid right. The women all of them getting them paid right, but yet and still, black women won't respect, and it is so much on social media that shit went out the door. I can see any and everything I want to see.
What do that got to do with respect?
What?
What do that got to do with respect?
What are you talking about? You see, you mess me out. What am I talking about?
You said if I can see any and everything, and what
How can a man respect y'all?
What you can see got to do with respect?
As a woman, you yes.
Fight.
Round one.
Fight, nigga.
Round
Let's
one.
go, cause I got
ready
some shit
for all
locked
three
and
of you.
loaded.
You know what I'm talking about? You got ass. You just gonna say it. You know you gonna get raw and tall. Where you did this?
Do some push-ups first.
You know what I'm
All right,
talking about?
you taking a long time. You want me to say my shit or you gonna say
I'm
yours?
gonna say mine.
Okay.
How you gonna be on? How we gonna take it serious when everything is ass and titties?
That's all niggas talk about. That's why. Cause that's all the fuck y'all talk about. The same music y'all diss and say, oh, that's all we make. That's all y'all talk about. That's all rap music has ever been based on.
So it's okay to say that, and then people are not gonna take y'all with more. Ain't gonna take it serious.
Okay, but we don't take y'all serious. Y'all not even looking for the type of women you want me to be. You're not liking the girl's picture just got her PhD and fully dressed with her doctor's degree. Y'all not liking them pictures. Y'all liking the naked picture. So you want me to be what you like, or you want me to be your fantasy, or you want me to be your mom?
I want you to be real. And this is coming from me. Now, I don't understand. I know a lot of niggas that understand what you're saying, but how can they take the woman with her clothes on? And I'm like you. I'd rather see you fully clothed and look at your shape like that and wonder what's underneath. When I was what back in the day.
Back in the day, that's how you thought as a young unmarried man.
Yes.
What religion are you? What were you raised up as?
As an AMO, Baptist, we were a little Baptist, a little Methodist,
some of everything,
Witness, little everything. What's it? Methodist. My grandmother went to.
But you came up in church. You had your mother and your grandmother in your life.
Yeah, my daddy.
Did you listen to rap music when you was small, young? Your parents did.
Yeah. I was scratching on the tables and everything. I was making tapes and everything. We used to sing, girl. You better go do your do your Google.
No purpose.
I'm just asking those things because I'm like, if you
can't come back on the show with that. I thought we was down.
If you like
telling me that you don't be watching the twerking videos and the bitches being naked, that's what you saying.
I have partaked in some visuals at times. I didn't say I didn't. I'm a man. But
okay. So you busy being a man in your existence.
No, but I don't go looking for it. Back in the day, you might look for it. But
let me say this. A woman has a right to be every part of herself. So yes, as a woman, we are sexy.
Can you please help me with this smoke?
Yes, as a woman, we are educated. Yes, as a woman, we are talented. And you mean to tell me I have to separate those things because you want to pick and choose when to respect me as a woman? You don't think that you ain't got some hoes in your family that you respect dearly. You might not know they some hoes, but we all got some hoes. I'm being realistic.
Hey, do you got hoes in your family? Diane, do you got hoes in your family?
You be surprised. If anybody in your family got kids that are close in age and different baby daddies, believe me, they was some hoes in their days, and they may have come out of their hoism, and their hoology ain't the same, but they was a hoe
so you
at
all
one
with,
point.
So all of y'all ladies, y'all is off the chain. So all of y'all ladies is with.
Get as naked as you want to get.
Holy
on the internet.
I don't agree with that.
This nigga crazy.
This is my thing.
This nigga crazy.
Get as naked as you want to get. Exist in the space that you want to be. Okay. No, it's not. Preferably no. What I do. I would never be naked on the internet.
But you would tell some other black woman to be naked on the internet.
Wait a minute. Again, I'm not an entertainer. I'm not a public image person. That is not anything that makes or breaks my fan base or entertainment. Not to that extreme. No. I'm not a Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not a Lotto. I'm not a Saucy Santana. Miami. I'm not. I'm not that. It's not. So what? And even if that were to be the case. Let me say, this is my image. I'm not in the rap industry, right? But in the rap industry, and when you talk about Instagram modeling or whatever, that is an industry of women.
So you
that
don't.
you
Yeah, that's- they
have
market themselves.
subscribed to, and I'm gonna say why. That you see that the most on your news feed because that's what you're into, music and probably fashion, right? I bet you if you change your likes and your mentions and your follows, what you see on your news feed will also change, and you won't see a bunch of naked hoes.
So
if that ain't what you want to see, change what the hell you keep liking. Quit liking the naked hoes pictures, and they
Oh,
won't
my
keep
gosh.
popping.
Desiree.
Complaining about it.
Desiree.
That shit weird
Go
to
ahead.
me. You like it, then you like the picture, then next thing you know, you complaining about it and making it a whole post. Like,
Yeah,
all
don't
the
like
bitches-
those.
So
type
you,
of pictures,
so you,
won't
so
see
Tyann,
those.
you really, you okay with that? With all these women doing this stuff?
I don't. That like Ivory said, I'm on the same wave. Like me personally,
Oh
I
my gosh.
wouldn't do it. But I'm like, if that's what you choose to do, and that's how you marketing yourself, you got to do what you
Because-
got to do.
Yeah,
Desiree,
and some people
do you
have an
feel the
end
same
game
way?
to that.
No, I don't. I disagree only because honestly, I don't disagree. Yeah, people can do what they want to do. I'm the type of person, I don't care. But don't be mad when you not like when people only inboxing you to fuck. You get what I'm saying?
And that's
Like,
part that
people be
comes
on
with it.
Facebook crying.
Yeah.
Niggas only want to fuck. Niggas only hit me up at night, but you
And-
only post naked
and-
shit.
and that's what-
I didn't think
yep.
Thank you.
I
Can we
would
get a
say
round of
the
applause
same
for that?
exact thing.
That's all I'm trying to say. And that's what I'm talking about.
People can do what they want to do. Me personally, I think people be looking crazy when they posting naked pictures and shit when they ain't getting paid. Like today, this girl had this picture. It was a nice picture. Her butt looked so good.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
Wait a minute. Her tampon string was hanging out. She don't get no money for that. Her tampon string was hanging out, and she did that just to post a picture being sexual. You know,
Well,
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know that she get no money out of it. But somebody might have inboxed her like, baby, what's that cash app, girl?
Police, if you like, call in.
So I'm just saying, you never know what someone's end game is.
Free. It's for free.
Well, okay, well, you know, that could be different. But I'm saying for me, I'm like, you don't know what someone's end game is, right? So to you, it's just showing your naked body on the internet and you ain't getting nothing out of it. And for this person, we don't know. They could have OnlyFans. They could have a lot of shit going on that they like, this is my target audience is going to key into this. And they'll revert to my, paid pages. And this is what, my next step is going to be.
Well,
you don't know. That could be
Yes, I know a
somebody's
lot of
hustle.
bitches that's
I'm
on
just,
If that's the case, kudos to them.
I don't knock
But
no
that's
hustle.
not the
Every
gonna
hustle
be.
ain't for me, and I'm not finna engage in certain of that shit that y'all got going on. I definitely ain't finna sponsor, condone, or none of that. If it's for you, have at it. Absolutely. But am I gonna be on internet with my naked ass showing and ain't no?
See, this is what I was
No.
getting at
Not
as
me.
far as a whole, as women as a whole, like women being able to vote, women in an abortion rights, changing this perception.
But we still individual people at the end of the day, so we're going to have different views on all the same subjects, and that doesn't mean we can't be supportive in lieu of one big thing that does affect us majority just as a person. Because number one, I think when you talk about abortion, that's simply an infringement on women's rights. There is absolutely no law, no ordinance, no anything in result to a man's sexual capability of reproduction. Nothing at all. At all, ever implemented. But you want to tell a woman what to do with her own personal self because in your mind, there's a part of creation. Well, what if we tell y'all what you can and can't do with your nuts because in the end game, y'all produce what we have.
Hold on. And I'm going to tell, and now we talking about feminists and y'all, I don't know what's the word for me.
Sexist.
Okay. Well, y'all might find this. Y'all might find sexist. Well, you might find what I'm about to say a little sexist.
See what I'm saying?
So, ladies and gentlemen out there in the audience,
we finna tear his ass up.
And
Tune
the
the
three beautiful
fucking
black
hold
women that
on.
we have here.
Drew, do a close up on Grizz because we finna tear his ass. I want you to catch the sweat dripping off his brow behind this shit.
The problem is that women don't understand that we are the creators. Don't say nothing yet. Don't say nothing yet. We can choose which one of y'all we want to carry our child.
No, silly
Stop. Hold
you.
on. I'm not finished shit. See, every woman wants to say they got wow, they got the wet ass punani. They got the wettest pocketbook. We don't know that. But what I do know, whether you mingo, or you the little train that think you can, we have the golden staffs. And that's what women have to realize. Without the golden staff,
Well, men should be charged for misuse of their dicks.
Right.
Who gives a fuck? This golden staff he speak of. First of all, let me tell you some shit. Fuck wrong with this nigga. I'm finna tell him a new asshole golden staff. Man, if you don't get some goddamn wear without these fallopian tubes, ovaries, uterus, and everything else that's going on inside our bodies, I wouldn't give a damn if what kind of golden staff you think you got. That shit don't mean a motherfucking thing. We need each other equally in order to recreate life. And so get that shit out y'all brain. And one sex is more important than another sex. Ladies, I'm not speaking for y'all, so if you don't agree, feel free. I'm just being realistic. The fuck, y'all need us much as we need y'all, or there is no reproduction of life.
It comes to making the baby, but when it comes to carrying that baby, I'm sorry, we got that shit in the
without
bag.
a ding-a-ling,
Okay.
ding-a-ling,
Like 2
without
minutes
a
to push a
ding-a-ling,
baby
without
out
a
of their little
ding-a-ling,
semen.
without a ding-a-ling,
You know what I'm saying?
without a
It can take
ding-a-ling,
2 to
without a
30
ding-a-ling,
minutes.
without a
We sit
ding-a-ling,
here
without a
pregnant
ding-a-ling,
for-
without a
Hey, be an adult for once. The hell is
in
this?
labor for 3 days.
Save me. Somebody SOS, god damn it, y'all see me blinking. Save me from this shit. Okay? So Drew ain't saying nothing. I'm blinking like a motherfucker in here trying to, boy, it's warm and shit. This nigga over here marching and all kind of cheering and shit. Is it safe in here? Where's the nearest exit in this motherfucker? Okay? So let me just say this. Grizz, first of all, y'all know he ain't smart. This nigga went to college for nothing. He's a goofy, cool motherfucker, okay? He over here chanting, laughing and shit, talking about the dang-a-leg, and it's a dang-a-leg, and it's a dang-a-leg, and it's a dang-a-leg. The fuck is wrong with him? Okay?
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
No, I'm being serious because on this, I got to speak up, okay?
Oh, shit.
That's why in the fuck it's a male Senate right now trying to implement a law for you lazy fucks to have to pay child support from the goddamn time you deny me my right of abortion, bitch. That you got to take care of this motherfucking baby.
Well, damn.
Fetus. The fuck? Since it's got all these rights, it's hungry. Bitch, and we want crab legs, goddammit. And don't tell me what the fuck I can spend my child support money on when I got to carry this little big head fetus in my damn uterus for 9 long damn months. Feeling like an elephant about the body.
I bet Eve felt the same goddamn way. I bet she felt the same goddamn way when God told him it was going to hurt your womb, your heel, crush your heel, or whatever the hell he said.
No.
I don't believe any of that.
Because I could legally be charged for not taking care of my goddamn child. But you can nut in the bitch. Yeah, y'all got the magic fucking rod that y'all.
That's all I want to hear. Say it one more time. Say it.
You ain't got shit.
Say it.
Ain't no goddamn magical thing about it.
Be legally charged, but I will. You got me fucked up.
Nope. I'm with you, Tanya. Fuck all that bullshit. That sexist ass bullshit. You want to control what the fuck I can do with my body. And you know what? I know it comes from a sexist ass male gender because these niggas got more time for robbery than they do for rape. Now, if you want me to start talking about these niggas don't make no goddamn sense, let's start fucking there, okay? It don't matter to you till your mama, sister, wife, daughter get raped. Then you want it to be stricter laws, women's rights. But as long as it ain't affecting your goddamn immediate family, you don't give a damn what the hell happens and make her have a fucking baby. It's an 11-year-old right now being forced to carry a fetus from an incestuous rape situation because you niggas want to act like y'all know every goddamn thing. And y'all talk about abortion. Abort your fucking dick, okay?
A 10-year-old from Ohio
Damn.
just had to go to Indiana to get an abortion.
Yeah.
So,
And you mean to tell me somebody's 10 and 11 and they right capacity consensually lay down and say, yeah, let's have sex. It looks great. The hell, ain't no damn 11-year-old girl saying no shit like that.
Even if they did, which is God forbid, do you think that they could, in their right mind, carry a kid, take care
conceive what it takes to parent a damn child? The hell is wrong with these niggas? Please. Y'all want women to carry babies for the sake of saying I made her do it. It ain't got nothing to do with, if it had something to do with the sake of life, and y'all would have the best healthcare system in the richest country in the world. Y'all would have the best education system in the richest country in the world. Y'all would have the best after school programs in the richest country. Children would be safe here in America if y'all gave a fuck about life and like y'all claim y'all do. It'd be the safest genre of people in the whole United States. But it's not. They the most sex trafficked. They the most victimized. They the most child abused. They the most forgotten about. How many kids you sit on the TV every damn evening come news time and tell you it's going hungry in America?
Right.
Wow. Well,
I see becoming foster parent today, right now. Signs everywhere. Y'all ain't even got nowhere to put these damn kids, but y'all forcing them to have them. Make this shit make some damn sense. Y'all got the worst education system. Y'all got China beating y'all down 5-1 in every damn thing that got something to do with arithmetic. And you want to tell me the children are the fucking future? Bitch, man, listen here.
Okay, ladies. Well,
I ain't got time to play with nobody. I'm just a black girl. Ain't nothing dumb about me.
And as expected, it went the right way. You know what I'm talking about? You're definitely going to have to work on this threesome because this shit went left of field for real.
Yeah, you thought that shit was going to be good. Look how your first threesome go, Grizz.
Shit, I'm over here sweating. You know what I'm talking about? We won't try that again. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't have no male friends call in.
I told y'all I was going to rip him a new asshole and vitamin D with the T. Thank you so much for coming on and giving your most honest and candid opinion on all of these topics and subjects, because sometimes our guests allow Grizz to bully their natural opinion.
What? Nah, can't nobody change how I feel about something. Like, you see, I disagree with something you said, but
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
why she over there trying to be on?
No, because Grizz, you know what? I be like, they be biased because they on the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE show. They gonna change what they was originally gonna say based on Grizz response. So we got somebody that was like, fuck all that. I don't agree with neither one of you motherfuckers. You know, this how I feel.
You know what? Give me my smoke pipe back. I want my smoke pipe back.
You see, he an Indian giver on top. It's like, nah.
But anyway, we thank you for having you to come on.
Giver? That ain't want to be an Indian giver.
Yeah, he an Indian giver.
And I ain't gonna see you either, because you was on her side either.
Look. You see how he said it with attitude? You see the attitude? You see the attitude?
That's what I gotta come with.
Tyann, that's why we gonna double team his ass again next week. DP, double penetration.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, you and your threesomes.
She went there on your ass.
Y'all know Grizz on his bullshit. This nigga don't know what to think. Look, he's still stuck.
Double penetration, though.
You know what?
Featuring Tyann Capri and Ivory Aries, okay?
You know what?
We gonna do a segment called Double Penetration coming soon to an episode near you.
Edit this shit out. I don't know what this nigga talking about. I had to snap back like, hold on, nigga. You talking in left field right now. Hey. Anyway, we can't even just think about this shit she talking about. Thank you for coming on the show. We're going to link up after this. Oh, and if y'all want to go down to the this weekend before we get out of here, it's a lot going on this weekend, man. Y'all be safe out there. We got the music fest going on. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Wilson, Janet Jackson, Snoop Dogg, Cincy Soul, Cincy Soul Fest. Gonna be jumping off
and
downtown.
I heard a lot of food trucks have outstanding food that's gonna be down there right now. I'm a foodie. I'm all about the food. If it's gonna be good food, I'm coming.
So then we got that jumping off. Then we got Orlando's old school.
White Park. Oh no, that's
the old school on the square. He's bringing that
that's
back
gonna be
since
lit.
Pandemic came about, so that's definitely gonna be lit.
If you're a Cincinnati native, you know about that. You know that's gonna be turned up.
If you're not going to the freaking music fest, and I think Saturday is Janet. If you're not going to the music fest, The square, Orlando gonna have the square on fire.
Lit
So I tell you to get your chairs. I'm going to get these new chairs because the chairs we got right now, it ain't gonna be.
They
feasible.
said they got some chairs with USB ports in there.
Yeah, but you better get down there early.
Yeah,
and
I'm just
grab
saying they
them.
got some USB ports, and so you can charge your
So
your
people
devices.
be down there early. I hope you don't get there too early because I need some seats. And I don't want you to bake in the sun. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to carry these goddamn chairs. But
for the Cincy Soul, y'all, it is really a big deal because Cincinnati owns Speed Walton is gonna be performing.
yes.
See what I'm saying?
Who else? What's her name? It's
Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson.
Oh, and I'm a Carrie Hilson fan. I likes her. She
and there
can
was somebody
sing,
else.
sing.
It's Speed
Dave Hollister.
and Dave Hollister, and it's all
Oh,
free.
he can sing too.
Yeah, it's all free. So it's going down. Cincinnati gonna be on fire. And Saturday, Alicia Reese, like I said, I'll be trying to have her on next week. She did reach out to me, so I appreciate that. And we going down there. So if one of y'all want to go, I don't know what your schedule is like, but we going to the Black Music Hall of Fame that she's doing, and they honoring High Tech, Bootsy, and some other folks.
Dope.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
real
free
dope.
event
Where is it at?
at the that new theater place down on the banks. I can't think of the name. Where the Belgian Waffle House is.
Okay, well when
If
he
you're
get
going-
it, he'll post it. I'll repost
Yeah, it's already
it.
on the
Tyann
page.
Oh yeah, so we'll repost it
Yeah,
for
where
y'all
it is.
if you missed it.
It's a free event. So come on down and show your support for those in Cincinnati. Same thing like we doing here is giving people their props and so forth. So we appreciate that. Everybody be safe out there when you're doing it. And we about to get out of here like every Wednesday. What we tell the people, don't be stuck on stupid and relaxed on dumb. See y'all next week.
All right.
It's the number one station blazing the airwaves.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is Grizz Biz, my 2 cents.